Hello, Kate. It's Friday. What are we celebrating today?
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, woo.
I mean, I love Fridays, and I love getting all like, whoop, whoop.
You love getting down on Fridays and going whoop, whoop and all that stuff?
I do, but it's Good Friday.
That's right.
So you're not supposed to be like, oh, woo, woo. You're supposed to be like,
Womp womp.
womp, womp. It's Good Friday.
Womp womp.
It's also...
They should, real quick, they should add womp womp to the Good Friday Mass. Don't you think?
It's not a mass. You know that?
It's not a Mass. What is it? What's it called?
It's a service.
It's a service. There's no communion?
There is communion, but there's no consecration.
Okay.
Like it's already consecrated.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Which is the really long one? The Thursday night one?
Holy Thursday
Okay.
and Easter Saturday. Holy Saturday.
Did you go? Did you do Holy Thursday?
Uh-huh.
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 Okay. So what else are we celebrating today?
I don't know how these days work out because it's Good Friday, but it's also National Beer Day.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also Coffee Cake Day and No Housework Day.
No housework day.
I'm going to celebrate that.
Yeah. Every day's no housework day in my house.
Right?
Sadly, no, actually. Recently, I've been doing more housework. Wah.
Woo-woo!
Yeah,
You having people over for Easter?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just spring cleaning?
Luckily, my house is too small to host the Easter family.
Oh.
You know, it's a good reason for me to never upgrade houses, really, I guess.
Then I'd have to host these jokers.
I mean, there's other reasons, one of them being me being the only person in there.
Yeah.
Or being really in general. I mean, maybe there's some microorganisms in the house, but, Anyway, is that all?
Happy Friday.
We're done celebrating? Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
All right, Kate, I got my screen time report on Sunday, and it says your screen time was down 18% last week
Oh, watch out.
for an average of 27 hours, 48 minutes a day.
What?
So you know what that means, right?
Well, that's more hours than a day.
It means I can bend time, apparently.
Apparently.
I found out from screen time. Yeah. So that notification was still sitting on my phone this morning. And I thought I should mention this to Kate. 27 hours, 48 minutes a day of screen time. Don't I sound relatively coherent considering that amount of screen time?
I mean, yeah, that would be a lot of screen time.
Yep. But I think what happens here is I've got a couple of computers at home that I manually sleep the display.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I don't do that, it messes up when I stream on Twitch or YouTube when I do my game streaming, and we can't have that.
Can't
have glitches there. And so I think I must often walk away from one of those computers and not sleep the display. And then they must add on the actual screen time I have on my phone and my other computer to equal a grand total of 27 hours, 48 minutes a day of screen time last week.
I think there's another glitch there.
Which was down 18% from the week before.
Yikes.
So I'm getting better at not using the screens.
Good job.
Thank you. Yeah.
Matt, I got the kids out of school early yesterday to go to the movies.
Oh, yeah, you were going to the Mario, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We went to Mario Brothers.
You got the kids out early for this?
Yeah, it started at 3:30 and the kids get out of school at 3:15. So I was like, that's not enough time. So I got them out.
So did you make a big scene when you picked them up in front of the other students? I mean, like, that's what we're doing.
Suckers.
Blowing this popsicle stand and going to Mario. Whoop, whoop.
No,
Like that?
I didn't do that.
Oh,
Nope.
Come on, Kate.
I know.
You had the opportunity to bully some small children.
I did, and I took the high road.
Aw, you're such a kind person.
It's not going to happen every time, but
Okay. All right. So we want to hear, people have been clamoring to hear the Kate review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
I think it's cute.
Yeah? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did. And for me not having a video games background other than Super Mario Brothers and pretty much just one, I felt like I got all the little video game, not Easter eggs, but little, that guy. And
Right.
it was pretty cute.
Some winks, some nods to things that you were familiar with.
Yes. And I loved the music because they did play up the Mario Brothers music. It was pretty cool.
Dunna, dunna, dunna.
Mm-hmm.
Dunna, dunna,
Jack
dunna.
Black is Bowser, and he is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so good.
It's really impressive how the characters kind of maintain their fate very much like the video games. Like, even though you don't play 3D Mario, you're aware and have seen footage of 3D Mario. And Bowser actually does kind of have some Jack Black in his face, doesn't he?
He does, but Bowser gets a little like Jack Black Tenacious D. There's two
really?
scenes where I'm like, oh, that is some Tenacious D influences right there.
Good old Tenacious D. Yeah, if you're not familiar, dear listener, Jack Black first came to fame by virtue of his group, Tenacious D. And they've got some funny / profane songs.
Inappropriate for this station.
Yeah. Yes. It would just be 3 minutes of beep, you know.
Yeah. But there's lots of Mamma Mia, it's me, Mario.
There is? In the movie?
At the beginning, yes, there is. There's lots more Mamma Mia than anything else. But Chris Pratt does not fake an Italian accent except for at one part, and it's really funny.
Okay.
But
who says Mamma Mia then at the beginning? Because you did that without being too spoilery.
I don't want to give away too much.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was the original voice.
I don't want to give away too much, but they do say, Mamma Mia, it's me, Mario.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have an Italian accent. He does, but not throughout the movie. He has more of like a New York accent, which is kind of funny.
All right. Yes, I will watch this. So this is a 2 thumbs up, Kate?
2 thumbs up. Yep, kids loved it. It was great.
Mario movie.
Super Mario Brothers.
So this dude busted his wife trying to poison him with drain cleaner by pouring drain cleaner into his tea that he drank every day. He caught her.
Oh.
He noticed one day, he was like, this tea, this tastes kind of funky. And so he set up a camera. And then busted. Liquid drain cleaner. It's pretty amateur hour there.
Yikes.
She clearly hasn't studied up on the, you got to go tasteless. You got to have a tasteless poison, right, Kate?
Yeeks.
What?
Well, I'm not going to agree to that. I'm just saying, wow, that's...
Oh, you don't think we should help with DIY how to actually murder your husband without him figuring it out ahead of time?
I just finished a Dateline the other day about it was antifreeze.
Yeah, antifreeze. That's a popular one.
In the Gatorade.
In the Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
No electrolytes and antifreeze, I'm fairly certain.
Nope.
Nope. So this is a new one. You and I are fans of true crime stuff. And this one, I'm not certain I've ever seen someone basically solve their own attempted murder like that by setting up their video camera.
Right.
Now, it's kind of creepy in the sense of, you ever wonder if you go to someone's place if the whole place is just wired for video and sound?
No.
2-way mirror in the bathroom?
No.
No? The camera behind it?
That's creepy.
Or maybe a person behind it? Did you ever see, was it Sliver? The movie with, maybe it was one of the Baldwins, one of the lesser popular Baldwins.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Man runs a hotel and has a bunch of cameras set up behind 2-way mirrors.
Creepy.
Yeah. Not nice to record other people without them knowing it, unless you might think that they're trying to murder you.
Mm-hmm. Then all manners go out the window.
An exception for that one, yeah.
Matt, have you ever had a dream like so real that you wake up searching the internet for what it means?
Have I done this? No, in my intro to psych class, he wanted us to keep a journal, and then I don't remember that much more about that class.
Okay.
As to that type of stuff. Why?
So I had a dream the other night that I had a mole on my ankle. And I was like, uh-oh, skin cancer, here we are. But it was just so real that I was like, all right, I keep thinking about it. Let's look it up. So what does it mean to dream of moles on the body? Okay.
I'm trying to think of a punchline as if this is just for the pun of it.
Yeah.
But no, that's not what this segment is.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what's it mean?
And I think this is really weird. There was a really long article. First, it talked about moles on the body. Then it got really more specific. There was like 20 bullet points of like, if you have a mole on your hand, if you have a mole on your back, if you have a bunch of moles. If you have moles sprouting hairs, like they all mean something different, which I thought was crazy.
Specifically in your dream, these things mean different things.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm. But the summary of dreaming with moles on your body means you've got an upcoming meet or get together with family, friends, and relatives, which I think that's hilarious because my best friend is coming up for Easter, right?
Oh, Easter Sunday itself doesn't count?
I mean, it could. I'm just saying in my personal sphere, she's coming this week. So I'm really excited. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I scroll down, dreaming of having moles on a specific part of the body that you don't have in reality often hints at an underlying disease, because I woke up going, ooh, I need to make sure I do more sunscreen this summer. I need to maybe go to my dermatologist and get checked so I don't have skin cancer. So that makes sense, right? But if you scroll down further, it says a mole on your leg in a dream is a sign that a meetup with close ones is in your future. So it was like doubling down on your best friend is coming this weekend. You just had a dream about a mole on your leg. Maybe it's not skin cancer. Maybe it's just your best friend coming.
Okay.
Isn't that weird, though? Like, how does a mole on your leg mean you're going to see one of your favorite people soon?
That's weird. So what role did the mole play in your dream again?
It was like, oh, that's skin cancer. And then I scratched it off and it was still kind of there.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, oh, that's deep. I'm in big trouble.
It didn't start talking to you or anything fun like that, though?
No, I was more worried this is how I die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting nightmare.
Yeah, at least I had some good tan legs for a while, but now I'm going to die.
Wah wah.
Wah wah.
We should have a wah wah counter for this show.
Yeah.
That way we can tell when we've got a new record.
This is a really happy show today.
For those of you playing at home.
We only had 4 wah wahs.
Yeah, the Jesus related one was my favorite.
Oh, gosh.
Wah wah. Good Friday. Bummer. So, Kate, who cares about the Mario Brothers movie? There's a Street Fighter movie coming.
Yeah. I feel like you told me about that, right?
No.
No?
It just got announced. Yeah, announced on Wednesday.
We haven't talked about it before?
Street Fighter, the movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so. They just announced it on Wednesday. I suppose maybe there was a tease about it before or something.
Okay. Who's going to be in it?
So just on Wednesday, Capcom announced that they're working on the film in partnership with Legendary Entertainment. More news to come in the future. So there's no news on who's going to be in it yet.
Oh.
I nominate. You know who I nominate?
Who do you nominate?
Did you see the original Street Fighter?
Is that the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Are you nominating him?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. Raul Julia, though, he was in it also.
R.I.P.
Dead. Maybe they could reanimate. Wow. Yeah, maybe they could reanimate him. CGI.
Yeah.
They did it to those couple people in that one Star Wars film. And Princess Leia, too, that one Star Wars film.
Yeah.
So, Jean-Claude Van Damme and artificial intelligent Raul Julia, maybe. I don't know. Did you know that was his final film? That was Raul Julia's final film? Street Fighter in 1994.
No, I didn't know that was his last one.
Yeah. What a way to go out, right?
Man.
Did you watch that?
No.
Oh.
No.
You missed out.
Yeah, apparently.
You should watch that with the family this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see.
I thought maybe you'd be on a roll after watching the Mario film. You're like, okay, I'm all about video game related films now.
Not really. No.
Okay. Well.
It would be more like, let's turn on a cartoon movie again.
Okay. Street Fighter from 1994, I would say is probably more appropriate of a video game movie to share with the kids, or video game themed entertainment item to watch with the kids than like Last of Us, for example.
Yeah.
Might want to wait another year or two for that one.
Okay.
But Street Fighter from 1994, I think, is relatively PG, isn't it? Let's find out.
How can it be PG when it's called Street Fighter and it's a super violent video game?
No, maybe it's PG-13.
I mean, it was 1994. We had way lower standards.
It says here the Street Fighter was the first film to receive an X rating, 1974. That is not about the video game. Not X-rated. Good to know. What was
Good,
the actual?
good.
What was the actual rating here? What are your guesses, Kate?
I'm going to say it was PG-13.
They gave the first submitted cut of the film an R.
Whoa.
Wow, how about that? And they made some cuts to it. Apparently, it was going to be okay to have a G rating, and then it got bumped up to PG-13 because they added an expletive in post-production. Well, that's an interesting decision. Oh, and that there's a post-credit scene where the Raul Julia character is brought back from the dead, and they decided to not release that part to the theaters. But they kept it for home video and DVD releases. They brought Raul Julia back from the dead, so okay.
After the credits, so you have to like watch the whole credits and then.
What, can you not do that?
No, I can. I do that. I do that in the theaters. I don't think I do that at home with movies, especially now when they like stop the movie before all the credits run. And they're like,
"Oh,
you ready to watch something else?"
Yeah, the autoplay kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you do go see Super Mario Brothers, you definitely want to watch all the credits.
I think that's almost every film now, I feel like. Every film, at least, of that. Like the Marvel films, right, are notorious for kind of teasing what's coming next, post-credits.
I don't know.
No, okay.
I haven't seen any.
Well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Now I know. Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
Matt, an Easter egg hunt developed into chaos.
All right.
Because parents were shoving little kids.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, what happened?
There was an Easter egg hunt earlier this week at a mall in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio. People got knocked over. Adults were even seen shoving little kids out of the way. And the mall says, we're not doing any more Easter egg hunts in the future.
Were there diamonds inside the eggs or something?
No, that's what's crazy. They hid like 2,000 eggs around this mall, and it was for children, obviously. And around 1 in 20 eggs came with a prize of some kind, like maybe a $10 gift certificate or a free pretzel at the food court.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
1 and 2-year-olds would go first and have their own section of the mall to search. Then they'd have 3 and 4-year-olds would search a different part of the mall with a 60-second head start on the older kids. And adults were not supposed to pick out any eggs. But kids were knocked down. Adults were seen shoving little kids out of the way.
Wow.
Only a couple of people got hurt, but not hurt enough to go to the hospital.
Well, that's good.
And
some scrapes. No compound fractures. Good sign.
Nope.
I'm picturing people being thrown into the fountain, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe through Claire's glass window.
Yeah.
Let's see what else fun things can happen at the mall there that people could get violent with. I'm running out of ideas. Throw a pretzel at them, but you had already mentioned the pretzel place.
Right.
Those pretzel places, tell you what, staying strong.
So good.
Yeah, they're solid.
So good.
Worth pushing small children out of the way for, Kate?
No. Here's my, Easter egg hunts are for the kids. So this weekend when you're having your Easter egg hunts, like, let the kids have it.
And not in that way. Let them have it.
Right.
So apparently they're getting better at shipping us our various different goods in reasonable sized boxes. Have you noticed this?
I know that I'm getting packages like not in boxes where it's like the little plastics, like clear, not even an envelope.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's the clear packaging so the delivery service can see that I got a new pair of leggings.
Yeah, nice. And then the ones that I've mostly seen within the last couple of years are the ones that's like a cardboard cocoon almost around the item that you ordered.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't order leggings, so I haven't had that experience yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the various different like weird electronic little things is typically what I get, and they come just like in like almost a perfectly form-fitting little cocoon of cardboard. And so apparently Walmart, Amazon, and a bunch of other retailers are now keeping like almost like 3D printers, but for cardboard on hand to make more efficient packaging happen. Because it turns out there's lots of cardboard.
I was going to say, I've gotten packages from both of them recently and not in those cocoons. Feeling left out.
Were they in a big box with tons of space?
Not tons of space, but definitely space.
I'd read before that the reason why you would get a box that was massive with a deck of cards in it or something and then with the giant bubbles around it. That the reason they did that was because, behind the scenes, Amazon's computers is like, okay, we're going to load up this set of items onto this truck to transport across the country or wherever. And this is the best box for this item to make it most efficient inside the vehicle.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Kind of like fitting the puzzle in the truck.
Right.
Not necessarily fitting the item in the box.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I think at this point, if they think, well, we can do custom boxes and get them really small, we can get a lot more things onto a truck and spend a lot less fuel if we can get like custom boxes to put around the actual product packaging. Fascinating. Anyway.
Interesting.
Matt and Kate, your source for cardboard news. Right, Kate?
We're so much more than just cardboard news.
When you need cardboard news you can trust, it's Matt and Kate. Right, Kate?
Right. Matt, just for the pun of it.
Oh, wow. Just for the pun of it. Kate's going to give us the setup to a joke, dear listener, and you and I are going to guess the punchline.
Just for the pun of it, what's the worst insult you could say to a ghost?
Ooh. It's the worst insult you can say to a ghost. I feel extra pressure on this one due to my enthusiasm for ghosts.
I know.
So what was it again? How was it worded again?
What's the worst insult you could say to a ghost?
To a ghost. The worst insult. Oh, you're transparent. Is that it?
That's not it. No.
Worst? Woo. Is boo involved? Is
No.
the word boo involved? Slime? Is there slime involved, like Slimer and Ghostbusters?
Nope.
Let's see. Ghosts do haunting. Haunt is the word haunt. Is the word haunt? Is that helpful?
No.
Does that get me close?
No.
Woo! I give up. Sadly.
What's the worst insult you could say to a ghost? Get a life.
Get a life. I get it.
Get it?
Yeah, because ghosts are souls of dead people.
Yep. There you go.
And on Good Friday. Thanks, Kate.
Womp womp.